I'm gonna do that YouTube survey from last year. That's like the 2011 questions or whatever, even though it was from last year. um, because why not? January is almost over, nothing to lose. The first question. Tell us about your first kiss. Okay, there's this kid in middle school that I was a little bit obsessed with, for lack of a better word. And every year in eighth grade class goes on a field trip to Catalina. Everyone who wants to and can afford it, which is most of the class, and to Catalina Island in California for 3 or 4 days. One of the nights it was a campfire, and we just kind of hung around the campfire for a while, and they told a ghost story afterwards. But at the beginning, it was just kind of everybody hanging out. So we played Truth or Dare, and there were so many. All the chaperones and teachers were there. I don't know how we pulled this off, but it was the most intense game of Truth or Dare we'd ever had at this point in our lives because we were little 8th graders. We didn't know. But I was dared to kiss this kid that I was obsessed with in middle school named Tyler. And at the time, I told everyone, including myself, that I loved him, but I didn't love him. He was kind of a tool. But at the time, I cared about him more than I've ever cared about a lot of other people. But I didn't love him. But I was there to kiss him, so I kissed him, and it was a huge freaking deal. And then a couple other people were there to kiss a couple other people. So me and 3 or 4 of my friends had our first kisses, and it was big deals. And one of my friends, Daphne, both started dating the people we kissed the next day. The guys asked us out and stuff. And this one of my friends, Chris, was dating my friend Amy, who didn't go on the trip. And so he kissed my friend Megan, and he had his first kiss with Megan when he was dating. It was drama's fun. My middle school was just drama. Anyway, next question. Question number 2. What is the most expensive casual item of clothing you've ever bought? Some dress, maybe a $70 dress for homecoming or a wedding or something, probably. Number 3 is, what was the first job you ever wanted as a kid? I used to really want to be a photographer. Really bad. That was my thing. Everyone was like, I want to be a princess or a fireman, and I was like, I want to take pictures. And I don't know, it was weird. That's the first thing I remember wanting to be. And then I was in middle school I was kind of you can't really make a living off of that. So I kind of was stopped knowing what I wanted to be. And then recently I figured out that I'm going to be a music teacher. And I'm old enough at this point to know that that's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to be. But I still want to take pictures in the meantime. So, yeah. Number 4 is, tell us about your group of school friends. In elementary school, from 1st to 5th grade, I went to this charter school. So I didn't have it wasn't a big group of friends, I guess. I mean, in 4th and 5th grade it was bigger, but it was just a couple people that I always hung out with, Abriana and Alicia, and we were good friends, and we were just typical little kids. And then in 5th grade the group got pretty big, and I remember we did this dance thing in 5th grade for the talent show, where we danced to this song, and we did lifted each other in the air and all this stuff, and it was pretty dramatic. I went to middle school. In 6th grade, I was friends with Abriana still, and a couple other people. Alicia was a grade above me, so we kind of drifted apart. And we had our little group of people that was Jackie and Abby and stuff, but none of us were really close besides me and Avery. But that's kind of when the drama started, towards the end. Because there's this guy named Weston, and it was a big deal, and just relationship drama. And then in 7th and 8th grade, it was not it was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. One day me and Megan would be friends, and the next day it would be I would hate Megan's guts kind of thing. It was me, Abriana, Megan, Jennifer, Daphne, and Amy, and kind of Jackie. No, yeah, Jackie was still there, and sometimes Hannah, and that was pretty much our group. And Tori came a little bit, but not really. The big drama was me, Amy, Megan, and Daphne. Me and Daphne stayed kind of friends during the whole thing, but not really. One day, me and Amy and Daphne would be Megan is the biggest bitch. And then, 2 days later, me and Megan would be like, who is, like, Daphne thinks she is? Like, ew. And, like, it was bad. And then Tyler, this kid I mentioned, came to the picture and, like, blew everything up because everyone was like, you're obsessed with Tyler. And everyone wanted him because, like, I don't even know. He was a douche and, like, he didn't have any friends and, like, he was annoying and I don't even know why everyone loved him so much, but they did. But it was just drama, drama, drama. And Amy was the worst. And honestly, like, I'm still friends with most of the people from middle school, and we've all grown up and know that we were stupid besides Amy. And none of us, she doesn't really have friends anymore. She's going to online school now because no one likes her anymore. But they pretty much taught me to, like, not trust people and to doubt everyone and to not believe in me, because that's all we ever did to each other, was bring each other down day after day. That's all it was. 7th grade was the worst. 8th grade we were kind of better about it, but not so much. I was less friends with them and more friends with this girl named Shannon, who I now know is a fake, annoying ass bitch. But that's a different story, and it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of me being bitter a little bit. But I'm talking way too much. Number 5 is, what would you name your kids? Okay, I don't really know necessarily what I would name guys, because I don't know as much, because I haven't thought about it as much. But for the girls, I had, like, a list, and I was like, I want to name a kid Ellie really bad. I was thinking maybe the name Jessie, just because everyone I've met with that name is, like, that's all I'm saying. And, let's see. There's the name Ryan for a girl, not a guy. Girl named Ryan. I also kind of like the name Q for a girl, just the letter Q. I have a friend with the letter J as her name, my best friend. And I don't know, I think it's cool. The only name for a guy is maybe Austin, because there's so many people with that name, I know, but I feel like I have this little, like, belief that everyone has an Austin, and, your Austin is, like, everyone has one Austin that is, like, important in their life in some way, or, like, whether they hate them, or they love them, or, like, what it is. Everyone has an Austin, at least someone they met, like, everyone. So I want my kid to be an Austin, maybe. I don't even know. Number 6. Who do you want to answer the survey next? To be perfectly honest, I don't really give a flying fuck. I have like 6 subscribers, so, yeah. Can you hear her purring? She's very happy. Purr, purr, purr. Meow. Okay, goodbye.